This is Tall Peak, a level from Grand Poo World 3. Here, Mario has the ability to climb and wall jump off of walls. This is especially useful to get this throw block up to the top to hit the turn block to go through. As Mario is clinging to the wall, there's a bar that shows up behind him showing how much stamina he has left. If that were to empty out, he would just start sliding down the wall until he hits the bottom. I started that platform moving to the left, and I need to catch it as it's falling to be able to reach the wall. This obstacle right here is what we call a slope muncher. You can't just run underneath it, you have to slide under. Now we also have some red nets up here. They're deadly if you touch them, so we need to use this vertical platform to get around them. Now we're about halfway up a very tall mountain, so there's some traditional mountain enemies for us to avoid, like a fish. This chuck here is 3 obstacles at once. We force him to jump first so he can go underneath, bounce off of him to go over, and then one more time to go across. We're gonna have to do a shell jump here because we don't have wall or floor close enough for us to use. And then we have to let this saw out to get over to the left. We have to go underneath it and then use it to get up on top of the wall. Here comes the last trick of the level. We have to ride this Cisco shell over to the right, and then time it so we can spin through it and the other shells. What is this? I'm glad you asked, past me. This is the DDR Bowser fight from the Tower of Fate, a level in Grand Poo World 3. The goal here is simply to survive until the end of the song. How you holding up there, past me? This is amazing. So this arena and the music that play in it are a reference to the Grand Poo World 2 boss fight. Something I've practiced a lot. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Get wrecked, Bowser. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, Panga. Panga, that's gross. Panga. Panga, why? Why, Panga, why? I see how to survive there. That is not that bad of an ending. That is not that bad of an ending. This is Grown Man's Wild Ride, a level from Super DDR World 3. This section of the level is all about dealing with different kinds of snake blocks. The pink and blue snakes turn on and off based on the state of the on-off block, and we can see some indications in the background for where they're going to turn, as well as the plus sign that speeds them up, a minus sign that speeds them down, and an X that destroys the snake. I'm waiting for this other snake that's just come on screen. It's made up of sprite-only blocks, so things like the thwomp and the disco shell will ride on top of it, but Mario will pass right through. We're riding the disco shell a little bit, going under it, and then using it to get up to this Yoshi over here. And again, these blocks aren't solid for Mario, but they are for Yoshi. One thing that Yoshi does when he's standing on the ground is a little bit of a hop. That hopping will cause him to rise up rapidly if he's inside of a wall. We saw this earlier on, but after you collect a gold tape, if you walk off the edge of a platform or touch lava, Mario will still die. That's what I was expecting. Let's go. I needed that snake block to eat some of the Mario-only blocks, but not all of them. Okie dokie. Hello, good morning. We're back to Super DGR World. I need to turn on a thing because it got turned off. It happens automatically from my controller being plugged in and unplugged. There we go. Yeah, so we should be wrapping this up very quickly. I think I actually have a missed split here. Because my save file said 30 exits. Hey, welcome in. So let's just go ahead and put a split there. And let's take a look at the final frontier. I find the level name intro to be kind of superfluous when we see the level name from the overworld. It makes sense when there's no overworld, or if I literally don't think I've ever seen an overworld that didn't have level titles on it. But seeing the same text twice. Okay. It's Muz Raid. Hi, Muz. Muz, I had to go earlier. Did you make progress in the People's Castle? People's Castle can get forked. People's Castle's not that bad. What? Oh, it's a vine. Okay, well, I see what's happening there now. You made about 1 frame of progress with the shell. Nice. Oh, hey, that wasn't so bad. Welcome in along with the Muz Raid, folks. I'm currently playing Super DGR World. I'm doing this as part of a project to play every beginner difficulty Kaizo Beginnerthon Super Mario World. This is number 110, so we're just slightly over 1/3 of the way through. The Void. Sweet Dude was doing some real weird stuff with this game. Hi, Sue. Trisha, thank you for the heart meat. Good morning. The test? Does this take me back to the beginning? What? Let's first look at the test. There's like 3 options we have right now. I recommend beating the game first, then come back. Okay. Weird structure. Weird structure. The rules. Hey, it's about time you came back. Up ahead is the trial. All 20... Well, I'm not doing that. There's no exit for that. I'm not doing it. Sorry, sweet dude. That must be why we have the level titles. Sorry, I'm not doing that. I feel like I have very clearly said no. How about I be a little bit more? Oh, well, there's the end. Hey, Zim, happy Friday. Thank you very much for the heart me. What? Did that actually unlock anything? I'm so confused by this overworld. Is this something now? I don't think so. Maybe that is supposed to mean something, but I don't know what it is. Hey, cheeseburger. I can finally go back again. I didn't find any credits. Let me reset the game real quick. Something feels very incomplete there because of not finding credits. It says I have 32 exits though. Maybe Maybe there's credits after the trial. I'm not going to find out about it because I do not want to play 25 levels back to back to back to back. So I think we're going to count this one as being done. Okay. I'm just trying to keep you from putting your paws all over the keyboard. Congratulations on being not first. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Demon Link. How am I doing? I'm doing just fine. We just wrapped up Super DGR World, which means we need to spin the next hack, which I'm not going to start right away. Instead, we're going to do some playtesting. But let's get the difficulty for our next hack. It'll be either intermediate or advanced. And it's advanced. And let's get our advanced wheel open. What do we got? Snowman's Land. Hey, that's fun. I actually haven't played Snowman's Land. Snowman's Land is made by Snowman Gaming, popular YouTuber Snowman Gaming. I actually randomly came across his Windswept video shortly after I had completed Windswept for myself. It's good to see him. I did playtesting for Chocolate Sundae, which was his second hack. Let's get that out of here. Let me write this down and then we can switch on over to the next game. Yeah, I never turned on Snowman's Land. I'm pretty happy to finally get a chance to go back and play it. Hey, Dr. Viper. Hey, Drew. Yeah, we just wrapped up DGR World. Here's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna switch over to doing some playtesting. Playtesting of On the Edge. I actually don't know how many exits are in this. But here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put the name on. On the Edge. By Nabarada. Oh, I messed up. I'll fix that later. We're not gonna worry about it right now. Hey, Thibs. I'm alright, I guess. Ness, thank you very much for the heart me. Good morning. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I think everything is where it needs to be. 3, 2, 1, go. My countdown was very late. Hello there, this is On the Edge, my first hack. I hope you enjoy playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Have fun. I saw a little bit of him playing this on his own, and it looked neat. He doesn't have level titles yet, so they're just things like Ultra Easy Level.
See my VIPs and mods? There are other streamers that I like, and also GQ is one, for some reason.
Who knows why GQ's here? Oops. Shell jump. Shell jump. I thought that was a double bump. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. Kick him left. Shell jump, shell jump. Uh-huh. Well, I'm certainly not seeing anything that's breakable just yet. Not getting the distance that I really want here. Off this double bump. Because I'm hitting that, I'm bumping that shell right, and you're really not supposed to. It's indicated for it to go the other way. But, I guess I'm having a hard time getting over to that shell that's going right. Early enough. I think that probably means that I'm bumping it incorrectly, or I might want to try, instead of bumping it, doing a grab instead, and just treat that like a normal shell jump. Which definitely feels wrong, because that setup looks like it's designed for a double bump. I was nervous about my head on those spikes. Let me move this guy. There we go. You ever feel bad for a Goomba? Or like 3 Goombas that are just walking towards a sprite killer they have no way to avoid? There are too many cats on the desk right now. Kitty! Yeah, there's no room, Kitty. I'm sorry. Well, she was trying to take up a spot next to Perrin, and Perrin is touching the keyboard right now. And where there's not Perrin, there's my coffee cup. There's just no room for another cat. Yeah, that shell feels a little off. I'm gonna try doing something that I know I'm not supposed to do. We'll see how it works. Ironically, the way that I'm touching those shells right now is the thing that would work. Hey, Ashley, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, see, I can make that work. It's definitely not what you're supposed to do. Okay. Okay. I can pretty easily avoid grabbing that shell. That is the thing that I was worried about. And that's what was causing me to hit the left side of that loop earlier. I failed on so many levels there. Okay. Oh, checkpoint. Got it. Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I like that. The shell speed adjustment. Very kind. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Hey, Sparkle Fritz. Good day to you as well. Hey, Ryu. Good morning. Nothing tricky going on there, I don't think. As far as I can tell, everything has been required. Short circuit. Oh, nice, nice. It feels pretty fun to play so far. That's fine. Yeah. We started off with a little bit of, we finished off Super DGR World for Beginnerthon this morning. Which, there's still a big chunk of that game left to play. And I will not be doing that because it's like Sweet Dude has put the game in his game twice. It's all good. Good morning. I mean, we're still early on, so... I might be too slow. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, AB, good morning. Forest Fancies, thank you for the heart me. Good morning. How are you? It is not. There are a multitude of things that you would see if this was Mario Maker, and a lot of stuff that you wouldn't see or hear if it was. Anything weird before the midway? No. My only thing was that, the one double bump.
Germdove pulled up to the drive-through window. "What would you like today?" they asked. Germdove shouted, "Gimme that dang burger." After a few seconds, he said, "Sorry, force of habit. I'll take a number 6. They spit in his food, and rightfully so.
Give me that dang burger. Oh. There was a double bump that, like the top shell, I had a hard time getting it lined up, but it was just a matter of doing a smaller jump. 300 days, holy crap. Hey, Sulky Solid, thank you very much. Dang. Certainly nothing that I would call broken, though. I feel a lot of stuff like that, where the shells are just getting stopped for free into a one-wide bucket, has been very generous. I don't get that. Thank you very much for that follow. Hey, Dana, good morning. Thanks for hearting me. Alright. Mega easy level. With all the bumps. You guys need to start paying attention when your questions are answered. Ah, regrab shell jump. Okay. As long as you're not planning to ask any questions about the color of my hair, I think we're good. Okay. You see, that's a joke because I remember the chat history. Alright, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Not an airport. Oh, I really should have missed that. Okay, I had the wrong one. Wrong one in my hand. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, I got confused about what the throw block was doing, but I get it. Yeah, it's pretty readable. I've really been enjoying this so far. Hey, Tiff, how are you? If I'm reading that right, and I feel like I am, those are the death on-off blocks on top to give you as much room as possible to hit those throws, but without giving you somewhere just to stand. Breno's hack, yep. He asked me to try and break it. Well, I mean, I did. I see what to do there, and I'm already dead. The throw block hits an on-off. Well, shucks. You know. I get that with the song from the opening of Ambivalence. Because Dr. Kerdunk used that in the trailer also. It's like the only thing I associate that song with. Almost. Give me that dang moon. Yeah, this is a very cool level. Could be a problem, yeah. I feel like you'd have to try really, really, really hard to actually get up there with enough iframes to win. To the point where like you would be going fast enough and sliding enough under the munchers to win anyway, and you would have to purposefully be standing up. Carmen, hi. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the GGs. Hi, Carmen. All right, time for a super easy level. Drop! You got it. Three, four. Not enough room. Not enough room. If the wall wasn't quite so close, I could get P-speed there. It's a fake vine! Do it with a front drop? That's totally on me. I'm cutting my jump short. Ooh. Okay. I can look into a password. I can look into it. Well, I mean, we're not even at the point for this whole hack where I would even have to start being patient here. I've played levels that have taken more than 25 hours to beat. I didn't have the distance, but I at least got the front bump. Whatever you want to call those. No Jackbox tonight. No streams tonight until after I get offline today. There's nothing else until Tuesday morning. Oh, I actually don't know where I would need to go to get a passport. That's fine, I can just not hold run there. I remember when my parents got theirs, they had to go, like, relatively far away. We'll come back. I think I spotted something there. Post office? Okay, I see. Well, I know my post office doesn't do shit. Like, hilariously, they don't do shit. There was some standard service that I don't... It was like... printing off a label or something that I needed to get done for like an eBay return. And eBay was like, oh, I'll do this at your post office. And when I went in there to ask for precisely the thing that the email that I got from the postal service said I should ask for, they looked at me like I had 3 heads. Thanks, Roxanne. As though it was something that no post office ever would ever do. Was how I was treated. Not, hey, you should probably go to this other post office. It was, you are crazy, and how dare you even ask? Hey, Sin. Yeah, I need to throw that further. Oh, wow. I look very familiar. Maybe you've seen high-level Kaizo play before. Oops. Ah, yeah. If I could get a passport without having to drive like an hour, that would be great. That should be far enough. Ah. The timing on those shells is just a little off. And when I say off, I mean as opposed to throwing a shell from its normal carry position. Yeah, good music choices so far. I definitely agree. Okay. There's like 2 things I want to look at in the first section. I'll have to see if I can remember what they are. You can get P-speed there. I'm sure it doesn't matter. That's not what I was thinking about. Hey, JPK. How you doing, bud? I'm so surprised I hit that. My timing was way off. So that I can't slow down. I gotta just go. Hey, thank you so much for that follow. Nice. Could you... Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This is gonna be silly. Oh, it might not work. I have to throw it a little faster. Alright. It looks like it would just barely be able to work. Maybe if you throw it fast on the way up in fast fall. I mean, I can definitely make that work. Or like this. But that's just being silly. Nothing practical. This. I was checking to see if you could just make that jump without having to bump the shell. You can, but you need P-speed. Oh yeah, totally, no, yeah. This is... If somebody wants to show off, by all means let them. When it's so much more difficult, there's no point in preventing that. So far, I'd say this is sitting pretty comfortable in expert. If it gets hard, okay. Those are really nice indicators. Yeah, there's no point to doing that, but you can. I might even shrink that There are two very easy ways, two very easy things to do there. You could just have a P-speed killer, or you could make the platform one tile lower or shorter. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Because it's a bump. It's a bump. Alright. Moving on to the next level. Easy level. Okay. Right. And it's a shell bump. If you could skip it without gaining P speed, that would be a problem. Okay. Good indicator. Like, I played a couple of Wanyu packs recently, and Wanyu has a habit of putting in shell bumps that are not required. Like, you don't even have to think about touching the shell. This one would be a lot harder to avoid. Fire flower. No P speed. Really? Okay, well placed. Hey there, Emma. Congrats on a 10-stream streak. Good morning. I was expecting it to be fake. Oh. Okay, I see it. The 1 of 0 blended in a little bit for me. It's a Twitch thing. Okay, I got it. One, two, okay, got it. This is my hand being dumb. As far as getting the regrab shell jump. Yeah, there's... I mean, I feel like YouTube is even more gamifying, having people watch and other things. Like, having the interactivity leaderboard that you can't turn off. I wouldn't mind seeing YouTube steal more stuff from Twitch. Okay, understood. Oh, I can hold that. I can hold it. Okay. Maybe YouTube will steal some unenforceable rules that make no sense. I saw a funny comment about, oops. Funny comment about, the enforcement of Twitch not allowing you to show combined chat from other streams while you're multi-streaming? Other platforms while you're multi-streaming? And the comment was that there were a lot of Twitch rules whose enforcement depends upon hate watchers. Like, there's not somebody at Twitch sitting down watching everybody's stream and seeing if, there's somebody breaking each and every little tiny rule. Thank you very much. Instead, they rely on people reporting it. Well, I'm sure I needed that shell. Magical, thank you very much for that, Heart Me. I really appreciate that. Chaos Coordinator, hey, good morning, how are you? I don't need to throw that so early. This section is making me feel like my thumbs are really dumb. Oh, I'm doing really good. Really good. Taking a few days off, very soon, very soon. Oh no, Dash. I saw the, power supply. Speed. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Up and running, sweet. Were they loud? Like a wind tunnel. If I crank my fans up, it's stupid. Like it's so loud. And I don't normally care about fan noise, but it's so loud that it sounds like a vacuum cleaner is running. Like there's a certain point where I feel you should not have a fan that even gets that loud. That's cool. That's good. I like that. Yeah. I have a drive that I desperately need to be putting into my computer, and I just haven't wanted to open it up. I really don't like opening up my PC case. And that's not... That's not a generic, I don't like this. That is... This case specifically, I hate opening. I did look over them, yes. I think it's kind of ridiculous that I can't see those numbers, because they say that I should be able to, and they're just not there. You forgot a ribbon cable? Yeah, I've got a drive that needs to be in there. It's been sitting on my desk, and I just haven't put it in. I'm to the point where I desperately need to. I just... It's such a pain in the butt opening this case. It's because it's an Alienware, and Dell wants their shit to look fancy. And I hate it. Oh, okay. You must not duck there. I thought that the numbers were surprising considering my observed traffic. Oh yeah, I mean that just makes sense. My last PC build was kind of a disaster, and it's because of something really dumb I did. Which was, not trusting the screws for the case fans. And I ended up zip timing them in place. Which worked out just fine, but it still was a bad choice. I'm being so dumb about this part. Like, remembering that I just hold on to the shell. Can't be ducking there. Can't be ducking. Oh yeah, this is a great first hack, by the way. There was, I think, like, 21 through 22, we saw a lot of, like, super incredibly well-polished first hacks coming out. No, we're doing some testing right now. I actually wrapped up Super DGR World this morning, like when I first got on. Yeah. I think I've messed up that throw in 2 different ways. Over and under. Give me that dang moon. Alright. That was cool. Totally fine. My thumbs said I was very, very dumb at the start of the second section. But that was just a matter of executing, not understanding what had to happen. Warming up. Got it. Oh, I'm gonna get it back. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is cool. I like it. They're supposed to be there. I do need to stop that. Get out of my driveway! John, thank you so much for those GGs. Probably. Bye. I saw that truck. They got all the way up onto our yard. That... He's a good boy. Hims is a good boy. That does not look like a comfortable place to sleep. He's mad because he has to share the chair with a cat. I really wanted to have some kind of pet cam, and I just don't think I have the capability of doing it. Hey Screams, thank you very much for the heart me. Okay, got it. Yeah, because the difficulty would be in having a camera that's actually pointing at where someone is. Yeah, okay. Understood, yep. Real close. 3D mark, it breezed it, didn't break a sweat, nice. I do like building PCs. I do. The only thing about building a PC that I don't like is when something doesn't work. And it's hard to spot. Thank you very much for all those star gifts. There was a friend of mine who had been looking into building a PC for a really long time, and he finally pulled the trigger because I had offered to come and help him put it together. And I don't even remember what the problem was, but we had everything to a point where it was possible to test it, and then it just did not work. I think it was something simple, but I don't... It wasn't a matter of, like, any parts being dead or anything like that. It was something that was possible to find and fix within, like, an hour. But, I think something like that really highlights the need for... Stop! Highlights the need for, testing everything on the bench before we put everything completely together. Come on, Shell. Yeah, I've definitely, like, dropped a screw and had it land behind the motherboard. Two buckets! I've been very spoiled so far in this hack by having the one bucket. We probably needed to hit that too. Alright. Over. It's gonna break both of those. And probably get to transfer between those two shells. Hey, JD. John, holy crap, thank you very much for the freestyle gifts and the TGIF. Thank you so much. Thank you for that heart, me, JD. So I think you totally can save that by riding the green shell all the way back. Thank you so much for the game controller. Yeah, well, I knew better. I need to stop flowing down here. I can just go straight through and shell jump. But why Tuesday? Too fast. It is much more difficult for me.
Hello there.
I strongly prefer not doing that. I have a strong preference for not writing down games early. Oh, come on. I really wish I was less terrible at this. Oops. I'm hearing a helicopter flying around, which is what was happening the last time my power went out. Because I think they probably knocked a tree over on power lines or something. I say helicopter. They were doing some kind of... I don't know what you call it when they fly around that helicopter with the giant saw on it. They were using that. Yeah, it's a really, really cool move to stop that shell and then pick it back up. And I keep messing it up in different ways. Thank you very much, John. I really appreciate your awesome gifts. Let me see if I can remember to do something about this. Pretty sure I was too far ahead to just keep going there. Thank you very much for that follow. I really, really appreciate it. I feel like the gray shells, the non-interactive shells, are pretty common, but I don't feel like we ever see, I feel like we don't usually see cool stuff being done with them. I think this is really cool. Extra lives? Yeah. Well, the only reason I know exactly what this helicopter sounds like is because I had a lot of time to look at it and think about it because my power hadn't went out. Okay, alright. That's cool. Oh yeah. I'm terrible at making levels. And what I mean when I say that is that when I do sit down to make something, it takes me forever. No. No, I've got just the one hack I was working on. and I had planned like 11 levels in it, and I have about 3.5 that are finished. Most of my level making experience comes from Mario Maker. Okay. Alright, makes sense. Thank you for the pop gifts. I haven't done any work on anything SMW related in like probably 4 years. The one hack that I have, I don't remember what I did to break the file, but something in there is broken, and I need to take the good levels that are still there. I need to take them out and put them into a new ROM. I think I patched something that I shouldn't have patched. And it's in a state where I can't fix it. Which is why switching to the ROM hack race base ROM and Callisto would do me a lot of good. Oh yeah, I noticed Flux. Nothing wrong with Flux. I thought I noticed the same add music bug that Dom was dealing with Arcadia in this earlier, where it was continuing to play music when it was paused. But I might have just been imagining it. I didn't understand the purpose of Callisto, but now that I have a ROM that is completely broken, I understand it more because Callisto gives you an actual build process. They're not just potentially breaking things every time you make changes. Dang. Wow, that was close. Two really close calls there. I can, I think, just do a runoff instead of the jump that I'm doing, which is wasting a lot of time. And the fact that I'm wasting time is making me hurry and panic. Well, yeah, you can run off there. I didn't really trust it, though. Hello. That was new. How did I... How did that happen? My thumbs are starting to be dumb. I'm missing throws. Damn. Damn. Buddy, I know it's there. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've done purely shell stuff. But my hands are still, you're still used to it. The thing that happens to me most of all is I'll just get a death grip on my controller. And squeezing my controller makes my hand hurt. I am in a tournament, yes. I guess I did, Shell's Kitchen. Recently. That was Shell's. Almost. I think the only time that I've been like stopping a shell and then balancing on something else to grab it again was during boss fights in Joker Shell OK. So I think it's less, this is something that's hard for me, and more, this is something I don't have practice doing. Two buckets. Honestly, I think I would just want it to stay the way it is, because of it being a cool thing to do. I hit a ceiling, yeah. so. Three times I missed it. Oh boy. Give me that dang moon. That's fun. Oh wow, that's far. Okay. All right. Then we're bumping. Come on, Shell. Come on. Re-grab shelter. Too fast, too fast. Hey, thank you so much, Scrap Iron. Happy Friday. Yeah, right now is the only stream of today. And I'm gonna be off for the rest of the weekend also. I do want to try and get, for next week, on Friday, that's when I want to try and get the archipelago going. Which means I would need everybody who's planning on participating to let me know. If there is nobody who's planning on participating, I need to change my plans. There was that one shell level in Simpatico that had a regrab shell jump at the very, very end of a very long section, and I kept messing it up after getting all the way there. So I'm really glad that I get one to practice on. Early on here. Now, how on earth did I bump that one to the right? Yeah. There was a hack that I played a really, really long time ago. That was probably the first time I felt like I tried to play a hack before I was ready for it, which was Quest for Corgi Butts. That had a shell level that at the time was extremely hard for me, and that ended with the regrab shell jump in it. Now, I didn't even get that far when I stopped playing it the first time. But when I did come back to it, I literally got the trick the first try. No! No! Can we scoot up that muncher? Just one tile? Please, please. That's one of my least favorite things is dying to regrabbing too good. I'm actually kind of glad that I've died on it now, because I don't think that I would have seen it otherwise. And one of the reasons that I dislike them is that if you don't know what you're doing, you could die to a setup like that with a regrab and think that the reason that you died is because you didn't regrab. Okay. A regrab shell jump? I could see those being as low as they are to try and prevent just hitting a normal shell jump off there, which I think is a pretty valid concern, but...
Hello there.
Yeah. Almost, almost. If it had actually gotten into my hand, I could have made that work.
Hello there.
Alright, John. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I have a video that I'm gonna try and get up today on YouTube. I really need to figure out a way to get these turned around faster. I've started doing like review style videos for stuff I play in Beginnerthon. Lost Woods? Yeah, a little bit. And doing those review style videos, I think I might be agonizing over them too much. Right, music. Because, like, I have definitely put more work into script writing and recording and editing for a hack that took me less than an hour to beat. I've definitely put in multiple hours on putting something together where I'm talking about it. Last year was supposed to be the year of shells for me, and I got through a bunch of shell stuff. I even got through some hard shell stuff. Too early. Too late. The thing that's kind of troublesome about doing those review style videos is that it's not something that I think directly translates from long form to short form. Like, I practically need to make another video on the same topic. But I think all I need is more practice. Like, figuring out the format of what I want to make is part of what has taken me as long to do as it has. Okay, so that's cheesable. I needed to hit the edge of that. Or the victory walk wouldn't have worked. Yeah, you've got to have something that prevents you from just standing there. If I had been a little bit quicker, I could have stopped it early enough to the point where it wouldn't have broken the one that was directly underneath the orb. But because it was, I really needed to go to some pretty great lengths to touch it from the side, the right side. With those munchers being low, the ones after the regrab, or you know, facilitating the regrab shell jump. I'm really stuck in a Goldilocks kind of situation because I can't do a perfect regrab or I'll die. So what is the fix? Just the munchers? Yeah, we could try it. Download that one. Maybe I should move that closer. Thank you. Hey, Signet. Just so you know, I rolled Pajama Sam 2 last night for next Thursday's subscriber suggestions night. Oh. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed my time playing Pajama Sam 1. It had a couple of really choice jokes in it. Dang. I'm still getting the shell stuck. So, let me think about why it's getting stuck there. It would have to be because I'm throwing it too early. Or with not enough speed. My shell! Sometimes I don't understand how I'm even messing that up. I just threaded a bunch of needles there. Thanks, Igor. It's been pretty cool so far. I feel like this level's been significantly harder than the others so far. I think he's made something cool though. Dang, I died the same way. Is this Kaizo? It is. I have played Odyssey twice. Two D Mario people are generally not 3D Mario people. Hey Dave, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. No. 2D Mario people are generally not 3D Mario people. No, 2D Mario people are generally not 3D Mario people. I might need to say that a fourth time, I guess. There are Paper Mario hacks. I forget what it's called. No, Lee, I would generally say that they are not. Or they do not. Generally speaking. I did play New Soup 2. Once? Damn. I'm afraid of getting too far ahead of that shell. I wanted to see if I could do it. Oh yeah, I actively dislike Mario 64. I did like Odyssey though. I never did go through and get all the moons in Odyssey. Mostly the ones that I was missing were ones that were, like, hidden. Because I do think that they did a good job of, giving you some kind of mechanic in the game to find where the moons are that you haven't gotten are. Yeah, I can understand that. I very nearly 100%ed Donkey Kong Bonanza, and the only reason I didn't is because I basically made 2 passes through that game. Once just playing through, doing all the stuff that I wanted to do, and then a second pass through to get all the bananas that I missed. Well, the very last banana, the only one I didn't get, is a banana for collecting every fossil in the rest of the game. 100% of the fossils.